For those that are new to Cricut and working in Design Space, I wanted to do a video and show you how to upload different types of files to Design Space. So we're going to start with the thought that you have found a design that you want to be able to use in Design Space. So we're going to go to our Design Space screen, and on the left hand side here at the bottom there's a cloud and it says upload. We're going to click on the upload, and then it'll come to this screen. We're going to click upload image, and you can drag and drop your files, or for this demo I'm going to go ahead and click on browse, and it will open up the file that you last used. You will navigate to the file that you have your image saved, and then you will go ahead and click on it from there. So the first one we're going to do is an SVG file. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphic, and that is one of the easiest files to work with when you're uploading it. So I have double clicked on it, and it has shown a preview here on the left hand side of the screen. Then we have the opportunity to name this image. We're going to change its name to Merry Christmas. You can also tag it. I'm not going to bother entering tags right now, but as you can see here, this background, it's kind of a blue and white check. That means there is no background there. It is a transparent image. So when we move on, that blue and white check goes away. It's transparent. And what we're going to end up with are the gold star, Merry Christmas, and then the black scroll at the bottom. So down here in the bottom right-hand corner, we're going to click on Save. And it will go through the process of saving it. And here it has landed right here in our recently uploaded images. We're going to go back and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to click on Upload Image. We're going to click on Browse. The next one I want to show you is a PNG, which is a portable network graphic. These are also very easy to work with. We're going to click on one of these deer, and we're going to click Open. And again, we have the deer is here, and as you can see, the background is transparent. Now on this one, we do have the option to do some more work on it if it was necessary. You have Simple, which is image with high contrast colors, and a transparent or monochrome background. That's what we have. It is high contrast, it is just black, and it has a transparent background. You also have moderately complex, and then more complex. This, as I said, is simple. We're going to click on Simple. We are going to click Continue. And then it brings us to this screen. I'm going to zoom in so that we can see the entire image. There he is. And you do have options here to erase or to use the Select an erase tool or the regular erase tool. But because this is a PNG, it is basically exactly what I wanted. I'm going to click Continue, and I have a choice to save it as a print and cut image or a cut image. Because this is just a black image, we're going to save it as a cut. However, I often upload embellishments, floral designs, things of that nature that I'm going to use as a print then cut file, and they would be saved as a print then cut image. So here we have a deer. I'm going to name him Deer, and I'm going to click Save. And again, it'll go through the process and save that image, and here it is in my recent screen. One more time, we're going to go to Upload Image. We're going to click on Browse, and then we have this coffee cup. Now this is a JPEG, and a JPEG is a picture type file. When we click on it, it comes up this way. Now this is a simple image, and I want to show you what happens. If we click complex, you can see the image stays as it is. If I click moderately complex, it changed the shading just a little. Moderately complex are simple details with color and good contrast between the subject and the background, which we have here. And then simple is, again, high contrast colors in a transparent or monochrome background. And honestly, for this one, we can do any of these, and we're going to get basically the same result. I'm going to leave it on simple. We're going to click continue. So here is my design. And again, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that we can see the entire design. Now, if I continue or I click preview, if I go now, this is what we're going to have, just this plain gray-black screen. So I'm going to click on hide preview, and we're going to get rid of the parts we don't want. We have some choices up here, select and erase or erase. And then we also have crop. So to make this as quick as possible, all I want is that coffee cup and a little bit of steam coming out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on crop, and then I am going to draw a box around my coffee cup. And actually, I'm going to undo, and I'm going to zoom out again, and I'm going to make it even tighter. So I'm going to come right in here. There we go. And that gets rid of all of that excess that I don't have to clean up now. So now I'm going to go to select and erase. This is often referred to as a magic eraser or the magic wand, and I'm going to show you why. We want to get rid of this cream background. I'm going to click on it, and it is gone. That magic eraser will remove everything with the same color that is attached. So if, say, this cup rim was closed, it would not remove that inside because it is not attached to the outside. You have advanced options here, and that allows you to reduce colors and then color tolerance. So this was an image with gradient color in it. You can change your colors, reduce the number of colors, and then we can go to color tolerance, and that is going to be how close. So 50 Shades of Gray. How close to the original shade of gray do we want to click on and have it removed? So if, again, it's a gradient image and it is a lot of the grays, you can increase that tolerance and it will remove more of the grays so you don't have to spend as much time cleaning up. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here because I can see right here we have a spot that is going to just kind of hang on there. And I want to get rid of that. I don't want to have to deal with that. So I clicked on the erase tool, and now you see I have this circle, and that is the size of my erase tool. Now I can change the size of my eraser by sliding this slide here. But I don't want it to be too small because I just need to get rid of this. So I'm going to click right in here, and I'm just going to erase that little spot, and I'm going to click preview. And now we have that is gone, and the rest of the image looks pretty darn good. So now I'm going to click on continue, and again it comes up as the choices for print and cut or just a cut image. And again, I'm going to put this as a cut image. We're going to call it coffee cup. And we are going to save it. So now we have these three images. We're going to click on all three, which puts them here on the bottom tray. And I'm going to click Insert Images. This will place them on my mat or my canvas. One of the things that you will notice when you bring them in, they're not going to come in at the size that you uploaded them at, or that even the size you sometimes think. And there are times where the image is enormous. It'll be 30 some inches wide. So what I generally do is I look here in the corner I click on the image to find it, and then click back into the image, and here at the top of the screen, I can change the size of the image. So we want to make this 6 inches high. And then if I can't find it on the screen, I also can change the position. So we'll go with this Merry Christmas. We're going to make this one, say 8 inches tall. And I want to put it on the axis of 6. And I want it at 1, and then it is right here at the top of my screen. So the first measurement or position, the x-axis is the distance from left to right. The y-axis is the distance from top to bottom. And then we have one more image here, and I'm not seeing him. There he is. He's hiding behind the deer. There's our coffee cup. So the deer and the coffee cup are very simple to work with. They are plain black images, and they will cut as one layer. You see the Merry Christmas image. If you go to the layer panel, it will cut each of the colors individually. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the coffee cup, and I'm going to click in contour. So we have this hide contour option, and for the design I'm working on, let's say I don't want the steam coming off this cup. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to X out. And now as you see, that piece is gone. If we go back to contour, I can turn it back on by clicking on it. I could remove the handle. And again, we'll close out of it, and you can see that the handle is now gone. The thing to remember with contour is that it needs to be fully attached or separate parts of your image. Like you see here, this saucer ring, I can remove it and return it. The left side of the cup, I can remove it or return it. And then also the rim, I can take it away or add it back. And you've seen how we can do the other pieces because they are individual pieces. If we were to look at the deer and we go to contour, we have much fewer options. We have right up in here, inside of his antlers, we have 2 little spots that are individual cuts. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Let's get this out of here. And I'm going to bring this up so you can see what I'm talking about. See right here, this is a separate cut, and then this is a separate cut. So we are able to contour those out. But the rest of the deer, we cannot contour. Lastly, if we look at Merry Christmas, we would need to ungroup it. And then if we click on Christmas and we click on contour, you can see each letter is individual, as also are these little parts that have been cut away by the overlay of the Merry. Also, the center of the A is a separate piece, and we can hide that contour as well. So I hope that helps with hide contour. Just as an example, when we click Make It, you're going to see the screens. There's our deer. Here's our teacup. And then there is our swash for under the Merry Christmas design. There is our star, our word Merry, and lastly, our word Christmas. And then I could click Continue. It'll send it to the machine, and then we would go ahead and cut. So I hope this helps with how to upload designs. Of course, as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know, and I'll see if I can clarify anything for you. Thanks again for watching.